All right, we hit a raccoon in the Celica GTS. The radiator, as a result, has a little plastic nib broken off of it. So we're going to try to replace it with new said radiator. We have the Boxo tool set from Decked and my tool roll. We're going to give it a go, see how we get. Why are we changing the radiator?
I hit a raccoon.
How big was the raccoon?
Too big.
Oh, what happened?
So this hose has released itself from the radiator, and it sprays everything that's meant to cool the car. It's all over. You can actually still see antifreeze right here.
Nice.
So it's fun.
Check out this new tool roll from Decked. It's the Boxo tool roll. I think it might have everything we need in there to actually work on the car.
Really?
Yeah. You want to open it up?
Let's open that up. Where is it?
You gonna help, Whisk? Oh, let's check out that tool roll in the middle. That looks promising. This is looking really promising. I want to see a big wrench.
Huh. That is...
There's a wrench right there.
Dang, this thing's huge.
Nice. Now you need sockets. I bet you they're in one of these packages. One of these pouches, rather, side pouches. Oh yeah, looks like they're right there. Look at that.
Dang, that thing's get big. That's the 10 that I need. Oh, I can't get it off. There we go.
All right, we'll see how it works.
Which side is the other one set to? I think it's this way.
Is that easier than with that little one?
Yeah.
Score one for Decked and Boxo.
Oh.
And it's almost sunset.
Look, Whiskey's out there.
Oops, and I just knocked over your jar of screws.
No.
Whiskey, are you helping with the radiator? It's almost sunset, Whiskey. There's the bumper. It's sort of survived the raccoon. If you were there, Whiskey, you could have gotten the raccoon.
He'd have eaten me. Come on. Not turnable brain yet. Shoot.
Very important to have a Taco Bell cup to put your screws in.
Of course. Because why would you use anything else? Alright, where are we still attached? Right here.
All right, here.
Oh. It's...
But that looks like that actually might just lift out because that's all part of this assembly here. So the radiator hoses are still attached, for sure. Let's see what we got. We don't really know what we're doing. We're just kind of making it up as we go. But I think that is right. Okay, so...
Well, this is connected right here. And I think we need to take this off.
This thing is Oh, it does attach further down through there. So I think this one
This one?
and this one here.
Should I go back to my smaller one?
I don't know. Yeah, if it's easier to get in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Always put your tools close to where you're working so that you can lose them later. I do recommend keeping them all together. That doesn't look like that's going to do any good in helping repair the car, although we might need it later.
Puncture a tire. Do you think I can borrow the
FJ?
from our...
Oh, you're going to mix and match? No, that's a 3/8 inch drive,
Oh,
and that's a
doesn't
1/4 inch
work.
drive. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I would use the short one, though, because you're not going to be able to get the long one in
That's
there.
not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. You know, why don't I just use the 10?
Ooh, that's a good suggestion. There is a 10mm wrench in the Decked and Boxo set.
I'm not gonna set that there. I'm gonna set it by the rest of it set. This way? Like this way?
Yeah.
It's not.
Would you like a bigger 10mm wrench?
Uh,
I think in mine, I have a ratchet, boxed in ratchet style wrench. Watch the knuckles.
I might not need it.
Did you get it off?
Yeah. I
Okay.
loosened it.
So I want you to use the other wrench on the next bolt
Mm-hmm.
so that you can tell me which one you like better, the Boxo or the Gearwrench.
Alrighty.
Quality is going to be really close to the same on them, just different style wrenches. I'll get it for you. All right, somewhere in here. Should be about 10mm. Let's take a look. Oh, that looks too small. There we go. Yep, I was right. 10mm right here. So 10mm Gearwrench, but the difference is this one has a swivel head and it's ratchet style. Try this.
Oh, okay, that's a million times easier.
You like that one better?
Yeah.
We need to look and see if Boxo has that option. I like those because they pivot and they ratchet, and so it just makes it a little easier overall. Yeah, see? Now you can turn that at an angle. So that's the Gearwrench 10mm.
It's not. Oh, never mind. It is. It's doing its thing. Is that gonna come out?
Well, he's dropping that bolt underneath the car, and we'll have to get the magnet out to retrieve it. Let's take a look at the car. Oh, you got it? You didn't drop it?
Nope.
2005?
Toyota Celica GTS.
Which engine?
2ZZ.
2ZZE?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ouch.
It's a pretty sweet little car.
This is-
335,000 miles?
Yeah. No, 333.
A little dent we gotta get fixed right there. 233,000?
Or no, 333,000.
333,000.
333. 333.
It sounds great for 333,000 miles. Gotta love Toyota.
Ugh, get in
Which wrench are you using?
there. This is the Gearwrench.
You like that ratchet, don't you?
Yep. Oh, okay, that kind of hurt.
It's what we call a knuckle buster.
There's a finger pincher. I'm gonna drop this one if I don't get the intake box off. How do I get this off?
I do have a magnet.
I don't want to go searching through here.
Just take your time at the end. Let me get a magnet for you. Or you could take the ratchet off and finish it with your hand.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try and do if I could get the ratchet away. Okay.
I really like these. Where's the Boxo wrench?
It's back in there.
Hmm?
It's back,
Oh, in there. You put it in the thing already?
back.
Let's look at them side by side. So that is the focus. Gearwrench with the swivel and the ratchet end, open end on that side. And then here's the Gearwrench, 10mm. They're about the same length.
Okay.
And they feel actually pretty similar. Thickness on the two of them, about the same. I think the difference is just this one has the swivel and the ratchet. And there's probably a similar option from Boxo. I don't know.
Which helps do things.
All right.
Gotta remove this one. It's...
Flip it over.
Bust the crap out of it.
Well, there's a solution for that. You want to see it?
Oh, that doesn't sound good, but I think I broke it loose.
Is it loose? Well, there's something called a breaker bar in this Boxo tool set, which is somewhere. I know there's one in here. Ah. Oh. But it's 1/2-inch drive. So maybe that one won't work for this one. Taco Bell cup.
Taco Bell for the win. Into the pockets. Alright. I don't want to break this other thing.
Yeah, don't break it. See if you can just ease it out of there.
Oh, I can just lift up this whole assembly. That's cool.
Yeah, you got one more.
I've got one more.
Right there.
That's connected to...
Connected to that supporting brace right there. So it's gonna come off.
Could I...
This is where your open end wrench comes in. It's in your pocket.
Oh, yeah. I've got some in my pocket. This
Getting
side?
close to sunset.
This one?
That's the open end, yep. Maybe flip it over the other direction. There you go.
It's not locking on.
Maybe it's smaller. Oh, you need to go back the other way.
I can't.
No. Okay, flip the wrench the opposite direction. Changes your, there you go. Your bite.
Yeah, I'm still pushing against it a little bit.
No?
Let me go. It's not on it. Well, it's on it right here, but the second I turn it, it goes up above it.
Let me lift this up in a way.
Can I get this in there? Push that aside just a little bit more. Oh, there we go. I might need the magnet for this one.
I love those ratchet style wrenches.
There we go.
Got a retaining clip right here. Screwed your pair of pliers. nice pair of needle nose. This thing's brand new. Not even opened yet. Oh, looky there. It's a nice pair of pliers. Pinch that little guy on the backside there and get that thing released. Up under it, you have to come up under it. No, up under the backside.
Oh, like down here?
Yeah. Squeeze the sides, and that way you can just kind of ease it out the hole. There you go. Good job.
Get my Taco Bell cup. Oh, my back hurts. Oh. Now I gotta get that out.
There's the radiator. And there's our broken hose.
And there's where it broke.
And right there is where it broke from the raccoon.
Oh, hey, look, a nut.
Yeah.
I don't think that was supposed to come off.
Put that in your Taco Bell cup.
Where did that come from?
Okay, so we gotta look at this because the fan
There's two.
is attached to the radiator assembly. And there's gonna be some radiator hoses. There's a hose right there. This could be a good time. Definitely might need that. Might be a good time to open the replacement radiator and just look at how much of the assembly is common, because I think that fan apparatus probably we have to take off the old one and put back on.
We don't need knives here. That is very light.
Let me see the box. Ooh, Denso. First time fit.
We'll see. I might need something that's not.
That you don't need knives.
I mean, I can brute force my way through this.
Hope we don't have to return it.
My fingers won't go under it. We don't need knives. Ow! It was just a fluke. Dude, I cut the crap out of my thumb.
It's just a scratch.
Yeah, it looks like we'll need the fans.
Okay, so we have to figure out how to get that whole fan assembly. Take it out as one piece in. I just leave it in the boxes because it's kind of protected in there right now.
Just want to get a good look at it. There it is.
So that's the passenger side. Let's look over here at the fending side to begin with. This little guy right here we think is the problem.
So shiny.
You know what yeah, that's a nice radiator. It's like it's original equipment or something. All right, so we have 1, 2 radiator hoses. It's interesting. Normally it's kind of upper and lower, and these kind of both pretty low. We've got the overflow, and then we've got whatever these guys are. We'll figure that out. Somebody will probably know and comment below what those are. Let's put some water in this thing and see if we see it leaking anywhere else besides where we think it's leaking.
Okay. This is how the trained professionals do it. Shower probably isn't the best. I'm gonna go jet. Now, if you look right here,
That's clearly one of the leaks.
well, let's see if there's anywhere else. If I just hold this up. It doesn't seem to.
Boy, that would be lucky.
Do you see any other?
Mm-mm.
What do you think? Do I just let it go again?
Do
Because there's still water in here.
you have your keys with you?
I can go get them.
Let's start it and let it idle, and I'll hold that up. We just won't let it overheat.
Sounds of the The 2ZZE.
Yeah, go ahead and start it up. But if it starts getting high temp, go ahead and cut it off. Told you it sounds pretty good. Okay, go ahead and cut it off. Come look and see if there's any coolant on the ground underneath.
Whole lot of no.
Nope. Okay.
Just that hose.
I think we found it. Just that hose, because if I let it down, it's leaking now, obviously. All right. Well, let's get to work figuring out how to get the rest of this out of here. Let me get you a different pair of pliers out of our Decked Boxo set. Something with a wider bite. That way you can get the clip on both sides.
Where am I at? Oh.
Okay, and squeeze it, and then, yep, work it back and forth and slide it down the hose.
Towards us?
No.
Oh, back
this
that way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You gotta get both of them, that side and that side.
Oh.
Yeah, so rotate it so it's up higher, like clock it towards me.
It's
There you go.
not really going.
Yeah.
Here, let me trade you.
See what I did?
Yeah, well, I'll just let the master work, I guess.
And then gotta be careful so we don't mess the hose up. Oops. We may end up having to put some new hoses on here after all, but if we can avoid it. See what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm. Oh. That was a weird color.
Pro transmission. Fluid transmission cooler, maybe. Okay.
I'm kind of scared to do this. Because what if we have more screws?
The worst case is we'll take a big box of car parts, put it on a wrecker, and take the big box of parts to Chris.
Oh my god. Come on.
That's probably good. You don't have to take it all the way up. You just need enough so that you can pull that air intake out. You put the wrench down so you can use both hands.
Get in there. Okay. The air is no longer being took. Should I take this out too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, see if that air box will lift out of there. I don't care if
No,
you're
it's
still attached
in there
to it.
on hoses.
Okay.
It's got hoses connected all over.
Well, these just pull off. Don't force anything off and remember where they go. Because we don't have to review the video to put it back together. But you can always take a picture of how it was together so that you know how to put it back together.
There's a thing right here. Probably a 10 millimeter.
I mean, it is a Toyota, so practically everything on this thing is a 10 millimeter.
Why don't we check? If I can I move this?
Yeah, it looks like it pops off too. It's like a Tetris car.
It's almost like this thing was engineered.
Somebody probably studied calculus to build this.
Oh my god. It's a 10 millimeter.
So winning the speed ratchet contest, I explained to him he could use a socket set with an extension. We have more than one tool.
Oh, my back. Oh.
Get the little socket set and the long extension.
Where is that? Oh.
There comes sunset.
It's in my back. Oh. I told my time. Oh. Oh my god.
It'd be easier with a long extension.
Long extensions for wusses. I use my fingers. And just like that. Oh, wait, maybe not yet. It's free.
Okay, you need a different Taco Bell cup for that
I
one.
need a different Taco Bell cup. Oh, that's because it's for the intake, not for the radiator. How much Taco Bell do you think I have?
Oh, I'm sure that you've got like 27 Taco Bell cups in the back of this thing.
Correction, Zaxby's. Hey, don't need to show them that. Oh, my back.
Do you even wash your car, bro?
Yes, it's just been a minute since I don't drive it. Because it's...
Brand new shiny alternator. Also Denso. Probably should place the radiator hoses since we're in here. I do love Toyota. Look at that. It's just a thing of beauty. 335,000 miles. It's a tank. It's like a Hilux car. What's that?
Zaxby's has saved us.
Okay. Now you have a Zaxby's cup for the intake.
Look at my fingerprints all over.
Nice.
Oh, my back. Okay. I highly doubt that it's going to come off now.
Highly technical. Zaxby's for air intake.
Professional only.
With a mason or ball, yeah, mason jar for all the bumper parts. And
oh wait, there's a clip right here.
a Taco Bell cup for the radiator restraints.
Oh my god, it's so cool. I'm not strong enough for this.
Don't break it.
Would you, sir, care to give it a crack? It's this right here.
That clone.
Well, it looks to me like that it might
Turn
whatever.
up and out of there, as opposed to yanking it up and out of there. All right, we need a needle nose.
I think we should put new radiator hoses on.
I mean, we're right here. You know what I mean? Hey, Sarah,
Oh, that's a little funky.
do you have a rubber band? Some rubber bands? You go get me rubber bands. The most important tool when working on a vehicle. All right, we got it out. There it is. We're gonna take the cooling fan assembly off, reattach it to the new radiator, and then I think we need to replace these radiator hoses while we're in here, because why not? We're in here. That one's gonna be easy because the clip's right there. This one can take a little negotiation. Don't you think, Whisk?
Whiskey thinks so.
All right, we're gonna call it a night because the sun has set, as you can see, and it's gonna start getting dark, and we wanna get all of our tools and everything put up. We will dig back into this mañana. Ugh.